school of all places to provide an example of moral virtue, the need to respect, understand, and reason with anyone of any color, religion, and background out of habit and practice. In the U.S., 100% of schools have equity problems. Some worse than others, but all the same. Equity obstacles are inevitable, but treatable, like a wound. You recognize the damage, remove the hitch, and care for it until it's healed. But even then, you continue to treat it because you don't want it to open back up and get infected. Last year, I was sitting in an Algebra 2 class. My brain, completely impaired, pixelating a photographic memory of 2x squared divided by 3x plus 5x squared. I stayed up all night studying this material. Why can't I remember? Is it because my neighbor sitting next to me is snoring on lack of rest past 3 nights having to stay up later than what her body was used to just to finish one more page in her chemistry packet due yesterday? Or maybe it's because my teacher is paying more attention to the kid in the back eating a snack, saying it's a distraction, but yet ignores the bully sitting at table 3, harassing Jake for his shoes that he got for Christmas 2 years ago? Why can't I remember the answer to this deceptively simple question? I'm not really sure, but for my teacher, that 2x squared divided by 3x plus 5x squared seemed to be more important than my friend struggling to contain control of her abnormally small bladder. I personally indulge in the thought of coming to school. Walking to class while hiding the fact that I have 2 earbuds in my ears when we were only supposed to have 1, grabbing my folder out of period's floor crate and taking a seat at table 6. I enjoy that. But I don't enjoy watching my teacher praise Sebastian for completing his project on time, but condemning Johnny for turning it in late because he has no access to the resources that were needed. Because if that were the case, then why couldn't you, Miss Jordan, accommodate that? Possibly provide a different assignment or one that didn't need as many resources. Won't cost but your pride, something some teachers aren't capable of putting to the side. In some cases, majority of equity issues are fueled with money shortages. The gap between the top and bottom quantiles is at 69%. That's given a 31% decrease in lower class school funding. But I shouldn't compare that to the amount of support higher class schools receive more than the lower. The numbers would never end. School systems can better understand and make progress on investing in equity for undeserved youth by understanding their situations, their efforts, and not comparing students with lack of support with students who have exceptional support. Equity isn't just the amount of money one school gets more than the other. Equity is treating an emotionally unstable student who shows effort worse than a higher class student whose parents donate to the school every year does the bare minimum. That kind of equity, you can fix on your own. That kind of equity, you choose as a teacher what you will do and say, who you will respect and reproach. All students of all color, culture, and history deserve an equal education. If John, a Caucasian descent, is being taught English writing and given full access of a variety of computer software, and so does Aaliyah, an African descent, if Julio, of Cuban descent, is being given numerous opportunities to complete an assignment, and so does Muhammad, an Arab descent. Yes, depending on the situation should determine the allowance, but when you're withholding one ethnic group from the rights another ethnic group has, you're belittling them for not just being different, but being boring. And when you have one teacher who just does that, you will soon have more, and eventually, the ethnic group that holds most of the U.S. population will be troubled and prove the middle school mind's right. To improve equity within the system, you have to improve the teachers first, one step at a time. All right.